Hello YouTube, this is Pepsi Average and this is part 3 of my YouTube series. When you reach Rito, you want to run to the owl and talk to him. It's all the top options here, so just press B until the text slows down and then press A. Spam through as quickly as you can, get the Divine Beast Van Meadow objective, that's when you know you've done it correct. Talk to this bird here and she'll give you the cutscene for the Van Meadow cutscene. So just skip this as quick as possible. I'll skip that so that we can carry on. So you want to come through here and you want to go down these like wooden stairs and you want to fly off here, fly down and then to the right, and this is where the shop is. In the shop you want to sell all your ores and everything that's worth money so that we can afford the outfit later, the Gerudo outfit, so we can enter Gerudo town. And once you've sold everything here, which takes a bit of time, you know, depending on your RNG and everything, you go to the right here to this fence, climb over and hop to this edge, and now we're going to do a wind bomb. So with this wind bomb here, you don't want to look down, because when you look down you're loading that chasm, which will create lag. You don't want to look around these trees because that'll create lag, so you're more likely to get stopped. You want to look in the sky. In the sky it will create the least amount of lag, so I look into the sky, hold with my circle bomb, square bomb. I pause after square bomb so it doesn't create more lag from the menu, and then I blow up the circle bomb. This might take a few times to practice to actually get, but it's not too bad. It's not the worst place to do a wind bomb. And now we enter the flight range here. Straight away pick up these arrows and then talk to Teba. When you talk to Teba, it's all the top options. Spam B, and when the text slow down, press A. So when I spam through all this text, it's basically telling you like what we're doing and whatever. So you want to try and get through this as quick as possible and just say I'm ready, which is the top option. And then we just do the archery range. With the archery range, you want to pull out your bow on, so you jump, pull out your bow, your glider, and you pull out your bow here, shoot this target, pull out your glider, turn around, pull out your glider, turn around. Pulling out your glider will refill your energy and make it easier to hit these targets and like turn around. You need 5 targets, bam 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 bam, and that's how you do the target range. Once you've come out the target range, you're going to loot the chest, which is to the left here. Take this time to save, because if you die in the attack of Meadow, you go back to Rito village and you'll have to do the target, and it just say it's a run killer because you waste like 8 minutes. So take your time to save here, and then talk to Teba, and then we go up to Van Meadow. So when you get into Van Meadow attack, we'll go through all this text. It'll be the top option that we'll need to hit, so it's up and A. You need to equip your bomb arrows. You do this whenever you can, but the first thing you want to do is when you say let's go, is you want to sort of do a glider pump. So what this will do, this will send us forward. Try not to glide up downwards when they shoot, because you go into the beams. Shoot the cannons with the bomb arrows here 2 times, and then we go to the left. Like I said, don't go down when the beam is coming, because the beam will hit you. So just keep pumping until it's gonna like go past, and then this will send you forward. So when you're gonna try and shoot these turrets, shoot your first one, wait, don't adjust your angle, and then shoot the other one, just to see if the first shot hits. This is the way you can check that the first shot hits, and then you can go on to the next one. So I go bottom, left, right, top. There's multiple ways of doing this if you want to watch another video, but this is the way I do it. Like I said, just to make sure I hit all my shots. Because if you miss a shot, it's gonna make the blight a little bit harder, you know, because you won't have as many bombs. So the Teba got in the way there, so I waited my shot, you know, just to make sure. I lost a bit of time, but making sure I didn't miss. But I missed that shot because of the crosswinds. It's not a big issue. Missing one is good, okay, you know, because you're only gonna miss one. Because missing one shot would mean that you'd have 1 bomb lower left in your inventory later on. So when you get past all the cutscenes and everything, you collect his Van Meadow, you run over to here, you get this little, you want to jump over this because this will damage you. With this wind, it's kind of tricky to sort of, you know, get this perfect. So that's how you fail it. I'm just going to show you how I line it up. I line my paraglider to the top of the chest, and then I exit it. And then you climb up this twice. Once you do that, you whistle sprint and jump here. And then you jump off here and then shoot this thing. Unequip your bombs because that's wasteful. I missed that one because I didn't wait for my energy. So oh well. So I shoot that. I shoot the crystal to open up the window. Shoot the eyeball down there. Watch this guy because he will kill you. He does 2 damage, I think. Glide to this pedestal and activate it. This will be 1 pedestal out of 5. So. Well, then what we do is we go out this window, and then we go to this gust here, and then you see the window open over there. We glide over here. This will skip a big portion of the Van Meadow. We don't get the map because we don't need it. Normally we need to get the map for this like area and do some other things, but we skip that completely. So activate this pedestal. And when you activate this pedestal, you want to run out to the right here, and then you want to glide out of this window directly below. So glide as soon as you can here, and below here is a little sort of alcove, and then you can activate this pedestal. And then you want to eat a full heart of food, because what we're going to do is take an intentional death. So whichever food you can spare, you eat it, and then you swing your axe here to give a bit more downforce. We die here because what will happen is we're going to teleport back up to our last location, which the game thinks is up here. Then we glide out of this window towards this gust stream here. This is a bit tricky, but what you're going to do is glide in here, go about this height, avoid hitting the right because you can like land on that and it could mess up your height and you could not make it. You want to shoot this eyeball here, just above it, because it's a little bit of like drop in the arrow. So when you can see that it's been hit, you can glide up to this height. I do pump here a little bit just to get a bit more speed, a bit more, so you can go into this little alcove quicker. Run up this ramp with whistle sprint, and then you want to hit this eyeball with an arrow. It's about here, and then you want to go to the pedestal here and activate it. And after activating this pedestal, you want to go through this gate and smash this with your sledgehammer. You kind of want to do it on the move like this and save a bit of time. Smash it though. Open this crystal by shooting it. You want to stand here on the lip and hit this 3 times after stasising it. This will and then grab your magnesis and plus this fan under the wind, and this will, you know, open that gate. You can either unstasis it or wait for it. It's up to you. Watch for it to come back, because it could come back and hit you, and it can do a full heart of damage depending on the momentum of the device. Activate the pedestal here, and then we run back towards the window. This is a good time to re-equip your bow and bombs. You go out the window to the left here to this gust, and this will take you to the top of the Van Meadow, and this is where we will do the blight fight. With this blight fight, it is one of the easier blights to do, so we skip the cutscene here. I run towards the right here, just whistle sprint to the right to this gust stream, wait for him to materialize. Sometimes he likes to troll and reposition. Shoot him 3 times in the head with bombs, switch to your ice arrows here, and shoot him as many times as you can in the head, 3 times. I shoot him 3 times because that's a good amount. Wait for him to dematerialize, and then make sure to keep an eye on him because he can be a bit slippy. Shoot him as many times as it takes to phase him, which was 2 in this instance. And then here we'll do this little sort of cutscene where you spawn turrets and everything. So just gotta wait for that. So keep an eye on him here. This is where he gets a little bit slippy. And then wait for him to materialize, and then shoot him 3 times in the head here. Switch to your ice arrows again. this will just save our bomb arrows a little bit. I should, try and shoot them in the head, but if it's, it's not a big deal if you miss. And then finishing them off with as many bomb arrows as it takes, which I think will be 2, maybe not 3. So just a little bit of a thing there. Then you go to the pedestal, you collect the heart, activate the pedestal, and you go back to Rito. When you go back to Rito, you'll get ravalis gale for the reward, which we'll use later in the runs in the divine beasts. As soon as you exit out of that, you whistle sprint back towards the owl. You speak to the owl because he'll give you a great eagle bow, which is a really strong bow that'll help us out the rest of the run. So you pick that up, and then you go to Kataka. So with this, you want to open up your map and then like zoom out twice, and then teleport to Kataka. And this is the end of this tutorial part, and we'll go to Gerudo in the next part, and we'll see you there.